This is British ICS. Today practice question. First question. Men's Hockey Asia Cup 2025 was won by India by defeating Japan. This was the first title won by India since 2003. Japan holds the record for the maximum number of titles, 5 Men's Hockey Asia Cup. So only in 2 கொடுத்துருக்கோம். ஆன்சர் என்னன்றது லாஸ்ட்டாக பார்ப்போம். So second question. United Nations Framework Convention Climate Change. So principle of common but differentiated responsibilities and respective capabilities explicitly mentioned the text of the convention. Okay. One of the core functions mentioned in UNFCCC text is created legally binding emission reduction and target for developing countries. Okay. UNFCCC secretariat has been located born in Germany. So Germany என்றது தப்பாக இருக்கலாம். ஸோ 2 and 3 மட்டும் கொடுப்போம். அடுத்து தேர்ட் கொஸ்டின். UN Human Rights Council. The council was established by UN Charter to carry out the protection of human rights around the globe. The council members are elected by UN General Assembly with 1/3 of the member being renewed each year. The council has a complaint procedure mechanism that enables individuals and organizations to report human rights violations directly to it. ஸோ இதுக்கு 1/3ன்றது சரியாக தெரியல. ஸோ 1 and 3 மட்டும் கொடுப்போம். Fourth question. National Institutional Ranking Framework India Ranking 2025. Teaching, learning, research, professional practice, innovation, entrepreneurs, development, graduation outcomes, international collaboration, exchange, incorrect, outreach and inclusivity. Only 4. Question number 5. Following bodies are formed under the Wildlife Protection Act 1970 of India. 2. Wildlife Crime Control Bureau, National Board of Wildlife, National Biodiversity Authority. ஸோ இதில் என்ன கேட்டிருக்காங்க? அண்டர் த வைல்ட் லைஃப் ப்ரொடெக்ஷன் ஆக்ட் 1972. 3 கொடுப்போம். Consider the following statements. Out of 3 Asian winners, only Indian winners one characteristic by Java and Sumatra 2 honors. A rhino lifespan typically 5 to 10 years. Assam culturally home to 80% global population greater than 1 non-recognized. So 3 in group. Except all G7 members, in which group are all members of G20. The 8th question. Union Public Service Commission. The chairman of both Union and Commission appointed by the President. As per the Constitution, Supreme Court recommendation import remove UPSC chairperson. The Constitution empowered Parliament to determine the number of members of the Commission. ஸோ இதுக்கு பார்த்திங்கன்னா நல்லா கொடுப்போம். Which one of the following states Union Territory doesn't share boundary with China? பஞ்சாப் இல்லை, 3 இல்லை. 3 இல்லைனாவே சைனா 3 மட்டும்தான். So 10th question, consider the following statement regarding a defense acquisition council. A members include Chief of Defense Staff, Chief of Army, Navy, Air Force. It's chaired by Head of the Defense Force. It gives in principle acceptance of necessity to acquisition proposal only related to engineers preparation. So 1 on 2 மட்டும். ஆக்சுவலாக 10ல் வந்து 8 தப்பு, இதுதான் ரைட். ஸோ எக்ஸ்ப்ளனேஷன் பார்ப்போம். ஃபஸ்ட் கொஸ்டினுக்கு none of the above, all are incorrect. All explanation you can find up the image. Second question, the UNFCCC was adopted at the Rio Earth Summit in 1992. Correct. The principles are common but differentiated response and respective capabilities explicitly mentioned the text of the convention. Okay. 3 தப்பு. So 1, 2 and 4. Article 3.1. No, creating legally binding emission reduction target is not the core function of UNFCCC. Kyoto Protocol Annex 1. Clarity. Germany correct. Human Rights Council. The council was established by UN Charter to carry out promotion and protection of human rights around the globe. 1 தப்பு. So 2 and 3. So Human Rights Council not a charter based organ, subsidy body on UN General Assembly created 2016 by GA Resolution 6251. UN Commission Human Rights 1946 2006. Human Rights Council consists of 47 member states, with 1/3 of the member being renewed each year. Fourth question, National Institutional Ranking Framework, India. So only 4. So research professional practice, graduation outcome, outreach inclusive, protections. So only 2. Fifth question அப்படியே பார்த்துக்கோங்க. Explanation. Wildlife Crime Control Bureau, National Board of Wildlife, Central Zoo Authority. The National Biodiversity Authority is statutory body under the Ministry of Environment. Forest and Climate Change, Environment of India, established in 2003, implement previous under the Biological Diversity Act 2012. 3 only. Assam is currently home to 80% of global population, Great One Rivers. Turkey, Russia, Mexico, Republic of Korea. Only 1. 8th question. Article 317. 9th 2 and 3 only. 10th 1 only.